Good day everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre for an update of what the final hours of this Monday hold in store for us. Now we see that it's been very clear across the country over the past 24 hours with virtually cloud-free conditions across South Africa except for a few smudges of high-level clouds that have been moving over the Western Cape. Berg winds affected the west coast once again on Monday. This helped push temperatures into the lower 30s across the area, as well as along the coastal areas of Namibia. Now, the futurecast indicates the high pressure system that's resulting in these very settled conditions, and that's going to remain firmly in place for the next day, and that's going to result in further cloud and rain-free conditions across the country. We are expecting another very warm day once again along the western, southern and east coasts of South Africa, and temperatures should rise into the mid to upper 20s across those areas. Now, we're not expecting any rainfall across South Africa for the next day, and along with that, a blank rainfall map has been produced. Taking a look at a Metrovision now, we're expecting Bloemfontein to drop down to -4 degrees overnight, clear and almost calm as we head into the early hours of tomorrow. And by tomorrow afternoon, a bit of wind picking up to 10 kilometers per hour, a maximum of 19, and lots of sunshine expected for Tuesday. Winds across the rest of the country now, and we're expecting light winds overnight for most of South Africa. A bit of a northeasterly wind expected around the Richards Bay area. Berg winds continuing for the west coast as we head into early tomorrow morning, but that changes as we head into the afternoon. Freshening winds expected over the western parts of South Africa due to a low pressure system approaching from the Atlantic Ocean. Winds are going to become fresh around the Cape Peninsula and around Langebaan in the late afternoon as well as the early evening. Minimum temperatures now for the rest of the country, and we see that it's going to be quite mild for parts of western South Africa, mid-teens overnight. On the Highveld, on the other hand, lower single digits and below freezing for many areas, including in Mpumalanga, where we can expect some areas to drop well below freezing, particularly along the Vaal River. Tomorrow afternoon brings with it some very warm weather, especially for the coastal parts of the country and into the Lowveld. Mbombela gets to a high of 24 degrees. Not too bad in Johannesburg either, with a maximum of 21. Now let's take a look ahead to Wednesday, when a cold front brings much cooler and wet weather into the Western Cape. Cape Town with a maximum of only 17 degrees. And on Thursday, that front will spread rainfall towards the southern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, but the warm and clear weather continues in Gauteng, Pretoria reaching a high of 24.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com